Excited? You should be.
How dare college set the time for us to go and get our results at 10 o'clock? That means you had to break up our 1 year long ritual of having a fry up before we get our results. Shameful. So I don't think I'm going to publicly say in a video what I particularly got, but I think I'm quite happy with them. I think if you saw my face when I opened them up, I would have gone like that, because they look worse than they are. There are cars all around me right now, but I'm going to carry on talking like a pro. Yeah, I think they're the right level where if I would have just completely aced it, then I would have got arrogant and complacent about next year. But I'm in a position where about 2 resits will get me to exactly what I want, because I want to go to Cambridge. But then again, there's the fine line I've got to decide between there's a fine line I need to decide between, because I'm going to Cambridge. Oh, I want to go to Cambridge, is between how many retakes I can take, because although the grades will get me in at the moment, if I retake it then it's more comfortable that I'll get in, but will it look worse because I've retaken it? Because I know Cambridge, they don't particularly want the highest grades, they want like an all-rounder who doesn't need to retake to get the highest grades. So I think I'll definitely retake 2. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, because this is a video diary for me. I know what I got. I'm going to remember that. I just want to remember how I think about it at the moment. I'm thinking if I resit 2, then that'll bump me up to perfect, so I can get in. And then it's just a case of maybe resitting 1 or 2 just to make it easier to get full marks or an A star in next year. If you know what I mean. I think if you personally ask, I'll probably tell you, but I don't want to put it there because I'll remember it, it's my video, blah blah blah. But I'm thinking definitely drop chemistry, take 2 resits, then that'll definitely get me into, well, to say I'm half a year in, it'll definitely get me into a fighting position to get into Cambridge. And I don't want to take too many resits because Cambridge don't like that, and it won't do me that much better. All it will do is make it more comfortable. But I've got the kind of grades where if I did any better, I'd be complacent and arrogant and go, oh, it was a doddle, we'll walk next year. And then it'll be, you know, the higher they are, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah. But I think with them where they are at the moment, 1 second, with them where they are at the moment, I thought that was someone I knew, they're low enough for me to really fight and want to put effort in to get higher, but they're not so low where, oh fudge it, it's an A, 3 Bs and a D in chemistry because I hate it, and I want to see how the school reacted to someone who is targeted A's getting E's. Text message. But yeah, otherwise I'm definitely dropping chemistry. I knew full well ages before I even took the test that I would have dropped chemistry anyway. Car, shut up! Oh, I love how they look at me. I knew full well I'd drop chemistry anyway because I hated it. I hated how the course was taught, hated everything about it. I loved it in GCSE, got straight A stars in it, but the way it was taught, I knew I'd drop it. And it was by far my worst grade. And I'm not sure how they're going to do about it. What they're going to do about it. Now I know some of you are going to be like, oh, that's not bad at all. But they're not really my targets, but they're good, if you know what I mean. Ah, this hill is steep. Ow, ow, oh my spine, I'm so old. And my knees, oh my God. I swear I'm like 80. Stop it. I swear I'm like 80. Ah, ow, Jesus.
General study.
Yeah, go real subject. Yeah, replace traditional names of park items.
These are my friends. Yeah.
Oh, that's a camera.
Is that Sean?
It's not Sean, it's Chloe. We are such public menaces. Just louts. I'm still recording this, so failed at pressing the button. Here we go. There's the rebels versus the nerds, and a very zoomed in Daniel on that one. Yeah, go nerds! Go nerds!
Take that off now, they will fight you.
Oh, go away!
Is it a video?
Yeah, it is a video. It's really zoomed in though because I was filming them. So. Then you'll run.
Yeah, call me EMR half
Get your arms moving. Oh, okay, then
video him.
Yeah, so basically,
in the face, like,
the rebels, the chav people over there versus.
See how much that distracts you? Look at that. Rob, do that all the time.
Yeah, so basically it's the rebels versus the nerds, because we're all nerds. Yeah, rock and roll. And this is so not me. And I'm zoomed in, so you're big. The fat ones are too fat to join in. LOL. So that was an interesting football game. I think we drew, but we forfeited because they were even bigger idiots than we were. It came to a point where you just run up to someone and go, "Hey, I like your trousers. They're really nice." And he was like, "Thanks." And he doesn't know how to deal with that kind of sense of humour because they're not very clever. What is on you? Because they aren't very clever. So I'm on my way back. I'm helping blah 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 with his newspaper and whatnot and stuff and words and things. Yes. So this is happening right now. Interesting. Slow down, man. It's only so fast I can walk. Ah. I'm trying to speed up. It's so inconsiderate. Ah, okay, so 2 stories happened today. That was me clearing my throat. Robert was checking my camera because he wanted to see the videos of the people we played at football. He wanted to see the videos of them, so he was checking my camera and he flicked through and he saw the still frames of me and he's like, "What's this?" And I was saying, "I'm creating a video diary. I'm like documenting my 6 weeks holidays." And then he was like, "Okay," and then passed me the camera back. I was like, awkward. So he looks like he's halfway through wigging it out. He'll never find them because there is literally no ties between me and my personal life as opposed to my YouTube life. There's literally no ties. It's completely different emails, everything. And Thingy then, Sean, was just asking what happened to the time-lapse video I did on the main channel, my very first video. What happened to that? Because he knew I was doing the music thing with Maria, the music video, and I borrowed instruments and I took time out to record. I made a green screen, he knew about that, and he was wondering what happened to them. So I'm thinking, Toby, that people will be finding out very soon about this, and I'll let you know how they take it. I'll probably film it, to be honest with you. You know what I've just realised on this camera? The screen looks really big. I'm trying to shield you from the cars that are going past me. The screen looks really big on the back. It looks huge. You obviously can't possibly show you. There's laws of physics denying that, even though there is information or ideas that photons go all around the world before they actually go to wherever they want. That's just beside the point. The screen on the back looks really big, but I've only just noticed that some of the side of it is just like matte black and it never changes. It's not technically a screen. So it looks big, and I'm going to turn around and look at it now and pretend you can see that. Can you see that? That's horrific. And there's like a line down the screen where it's never been. And I just looked at it thinking, oh my god, I've broken my camera. The image is further to the side than I thought it was. That's bad. Bad. How can I never have noticed? I've just realised it's because my fat fingers are there. My fingers are too long to not hide it. My fingers are... My fingers are too long to not hide it, so... Yeah, that makes definitely sense. I think I didn't figure out that people might actually look through my camera at given points. So I think the idea of this YouTube thing being a secret may soon be changed. I'm going to speed up because someone's walking down the corner. The idea of this entire YouTube thing being a secret, especially now this has happened, is becoming less and less a realistic idea. Does that guy realise that this is the psychopath? That's the pedestrian path. We swapped roles. I'm gonna go onto the pedestrian path. Ignoring how long this video is, I'm now going to dinner. Isn't that exciting? We're going out. Well, not out. We're going in to dinner. Oh, they've lost the ball now. We're going to what's-my-jigs for dinner because we might not be able to see it till next Thursday, and that's the day we're going to Cambridge. So that will be happening. Stop turning the camera off when you haven't finished saying something yet. It's an animal, don't worry. What animal is that? So I'm getting distracted. Completely forgot what I was going to say. I fail. I'll try and get some clips. I'm not going to push Thingy into it until we go on an adventure together, and then it happens naturally. It's been an extremely long and interesting day, and I've really had fun. I've really enjoyed myself, and I enjoyed dinner, and I enjoyed dinner. So until tomorrow, hopefully it's equally interesting, but probably not. I'll catch you later.